Hey there guys, welcome to another game of Dota with Lord Vectron, or Tom, or Guilty...
I'm not Russian.
Wow, there's start. Or Guilty Casual, I think, is my YouTube channel. Let's just mute voices, I don't want to deal with that. You may be able to tell that I am suffering from a cold. I apologize for the lack of videos as of late. It's because I've been suffering from a cold and I didn't really want to record while suffering. I kind of wanted to record, but I knew it would sound horrible. I don't want to make you guys listen to my nasally horrible voice. Although I'm still nasally, I was a lot worse a few days ago. It was actually like a really bad head cold. I couldn't get to sleep. I've had like let's just go with 8 hours of sleep in the past like 3 nights. It's very, very ridiculously painful. Not so much painful as uncomfortable and inconvenient. Like I couldn't breathe through my nose at all. I had a constant headache, constant coughing. Yeah, just, you know, I'm sure you guys have had a cold before. I think of a particularly bad one. I've had plenty of time to play Dota though, just not much time to record. And I pretty much fell in love with Terrorblade, I'm afraid to say. We've got exactly, I've just checked before starting this recording, we've got exactly 30 games with this dude and an 80% win rate. That means we've lost 6 games and we've won 24. That's pretty fucking huge considering it's a team game. Oh no, we're gonna like absolutely spam this because I went and played as Terrorblade and we had him hovered over first and this guy's actually doing this. And yeah, I think Terrorblade's, the way we play it at least, it's overpowered. He's just a very, very powerful hero. Right, I'm getting ready to spam click it. Yeah, we got it. Fuck you, Orange Man. And you can tell that we're still pretty low MMR because we're foolishly fighting for heroes. That wasn't evident of it being particularly low MMR. It was evident of me being a baby. I'm glad we got it though. I really wanted to show it off for the video, so I was determined to get him. Even though I'd prefer to pick Terrorblade later because he's actually not very common considering how strong he is. And he's fairly counterable. He's absolutely counterable in that there are good heroes against him, like particularly good heroes that can hurt him a lot more than other ones can. But I also think he's so powerful in general that even against a team that's very good at shutting him down, he is still, you know, at an advantage. Perhaps not at an advantage, but like if they've committed so much resources into shutting just you down, you're going to be fine. I mean, you know, they've sacrificed a lot of choice just to shut you down, so it's not a net negative thing. I play a lot of card games, and sometimes you get cards where they're just like blatantly overpowered, or not overpowered, but the way you describe them is you'd say they're worth more than the average card. And I'd say Terrorblade is that as a hero. And like one of the best things you can get out of a card in most games that I've played is the enemy has to use 2 or more cards to deal with it. And that's often the case. If you want to properly shut down a Terrorblade, you typically have to commit 2 or more heroes to permanently be on his arsehole and just make sure he doesn't get any farm early. So in that case, I think he's very above average, and the win rate kind of demonstrates that. And I mean, I'm not particularly good at him. I've got pretty good on him because I've played so many games relative to my other heroes. I mean, obviously, I didn't say actually, I'm at like 1.6k MMR now, just because of some win streaks with this dude. I started off at like 1.4k MMR during the last video, I imagine. We played a lot of. I've played a lot of Ursa games as well in between then, and I've lost quite a lot of them. Like surprising loss streak with him, so I've got a bit fed up with him. He's still one of my favourite heroes, but having a bit of a break from him. Don't know what's going on. Oh, never mind. I thought I was like didn't spawn, but I was just behind the hot coughing. So I always use this build, this guide, but I don't typically follow it. I mean, the item I start with isn't even on this thing. So I'm really excited that we've got a jungle guy, because that means I'm going to have a solo lane, which is really, really valuable on Terrorblade. So hopefully we're going to have that anyway. Haven't really been paying attention. Let's get our controls ready and stuff. So we're going to beg Lich to go top once he starts talking, and Furion should be in the jungle. If Lich hints at coming bottom, I'm going to tell him, can you please go top? It looks like he is anyway, so this is working out marvellously. Terrorblade really benefits from getting soloing, because you can get like fast levels and guaranteed last hits on particularly newbie teams like we have.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, now we have to convince the team not to come bot. So, I get what he's saying.
The battle begins.
Oh, fuck no! No, we've ruined our blocking, typing. And we've got a headset on. I could just talk. Oh look, I've muted my voices, so I don't want to really do that. It's just we've got somewhat of a block on, an automatic block. I'll just say that. I don't know how that would really influence his ability to jungle. I mean, there's going to be less gang opportunities for him to respond to, I guess. I don't get his problem, honestly. I understand that, like, typically you don't want one guy in the safe lane, you want them in the off lane instead. If there's going to be one guy anywhere, it should be in the off lane. I don't actually know why, but maybe he's got a point here. But I'm anticipating having a pretty good game here. Witch Doctor and Faces Void. The Witch Doctor is going to be really nuisance. It's going to hurt me from getting last hits. You notice I haven't really been going in for them that hard. But I'm letting them push towards our tower, and that'll be a lot safer. And I can bust out a Metamorphosis and heavily harass them, maybe even get a kill if they dive particularly hard. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm loving this. And a lot of games I've had like a duo lane, had to share a duo lane, didn't get a lot of golden experience. But still a win rate, because Terrorblade is just really powerful, and even if you have like a really long bad laning phase, you can do well later in the game. I'm deliberately letting them harass me a bit here. That was pretty dumb actually. Oh my god, if I die. I shouldn't have wasted that. Probably going to secure this kill at least, but it wasn't worth first blood. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me, honestly. Let's just get this Ring of Protection, because it's the only item of this build that I can't buy in the side shop. So that was bad, because I traded first blood for a single kill, so worked out in their favour. So I'm going to be more careful. What I was trying to say is I'm diving a little bit because I'm regenerating with my tango, so I'm going to be fine, but like they completely fucked my arsehole, so fair enough, fair play.
The wise flee my footfalls.
And we're just letting them push towards our tower once again, and we're actually going to stay behind it once it gets here. Unfortunately, these seem to be above our typical opponents, and they're not actually just mindlessly auto-attacking the creeps, which is always a shame to see, but I've still got high hopes. I think Terrorblade is so good. I mean, of those 6 losses we've had, I think a lot of them were early. Like, once I've got more accustomed to actually playing Terrorblade, he's actually even easier. So yeah, all these creeps are going to die. I don't know how they built up free range stacks. Maybe they pulled one of the enemy camps. I haven't been paying attention. If they're pulling camps, that's actually pretty high level. I know of pulling camps, so I don't do it. So what are we doing? I guess we'll finish off the ring first. What are we getting after that? Yeah, we'll finish off. We'll get treads. So we're playing it super safe, just soaking up the experience. No creeps are going to die for a while, so can't even do anything. Okay, that creep's going to die. Witch Doctor is actually fairly annoying because he can harass and kill us very easily, but We're going to get through the laning phase and we're going to be perfectly fine. This team seems to be pretty ragey. Just using the Metamorphosis to get last hits here. Using the illusion because why not? We've got the mana to, you know, waste it in quotation marks. And it could help secure like a last hit or deny a creep faster or just throw some harassment at the enemy, so it's perfectly fine to use right now. Bit of a misclick there. Oh, wow, misclicking all over. I'm miskicking. What the fuck's going on? I'm miskicking like everything now. Doing really bad at the last hitting. And yeah, I mean this isn't necessarily below our average either. We're normally this bad, but still a win rate because Terrorblade's a very overpowered hero. I think I am having a pretty bad time this game though, but like nothing's went disastrous. I've had very disastrous games where we've died like 5 times, like really early on, and still came off to win it. I am fucking up the last hitting and stuff, but it's embarrassing. I need to buy a quelling blade, but I normally get from the side shop, but they've kind of harassed me off the side shop, which isn't surprising, honestly. So I'll have to just get that from the courier, and I'll get that with my basic boots. I think I'll get them in one nice little package, and then I'll save up for the other stuff, and maybe I'll be pushing the lane a bit with my Metamorphosis and pick it up from the side shop when I'm doing that in a short while. So this guy's not level 6 yet, but he's probably close. And if they queue up their ultimates together, that's pretty much a guaranteed kill. And I don't know what I can do to avoid that, or if I necessarily can avoid that. I think I just kind of have to accept it. I mean, I guess the only option would be diving behind, like well behind our tower, and just staying there, not even coming close to them, because they can dive the tower pretty hard, get that off, and survive after killing me. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to stay safe from that combo. Might have to just accept a death every 100 seconds or something. Now that's pretty hard to swallow. Might just have to scare them off or something. I don't know. I'll be fine. Gonna be fine. Maybe we'll get a gank coming on our lane or something. Sort them out. Show them who's boss. Witch Doctor is a pretty good counter to us because his bouncing bullshit is gonna screw us up a bit when we're not near a creep wave. That bouncing ball is typically shit because it doesn't do much. But when you've got loads of illusions, it's gonna constantly stun lock not only yourself but your illusions as well. And then it hurts. Although it's sometimes better when you are in the lane because it might stun your illusions instead of your hero, which is better, obviously. I'm sorry if you're gonna hear me like sniffling and stuff. I'm trying not to, but as I said, I've got a pretty bad cold. I wouldn't describe it as bad at the moment though. I think it's like clearing up. So they're definitely level 6 by now. Hopefully they're too uncoordinated to discuss and be aware that how easy the kill is on me. It would be so easy. I like to get Sunder at level 9, and that's it. That is all stats. Because it's nice to have that available every 120 seconds or so, but it's not necessary more frequently than that. Didn't realise. Oh shit. Ulti? They don't even need to ulti. Ulti for the sake of it? Damn it. Kinda forgot what I was saying. I like to get Elven skin rather than the belt. Although it's arguable the belt's nicer early. I just like this for faster, better last hitting and stuff. So who's pausing it and unpausing it? Our team's pausing it. The Nature Prophet and Terrorblade combo's pretty good because we're going to push so quickly. Although I actually don't know if it is good because we're going to be like stealing each other's farm and stuff. But I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's going to work out fine. I've been in games before with it. Oh, I'm dead, derp. I was like, why aren't I teleporting? Yeah, I don't know. It does let us push like fast, but the thing is, we clear our creep waves so quickly anyway that we don't need Nature's Prophet. Like I don't think the combo is like something you'd actually strive to get, like when you're creating the team. But outside of like really high meta, where that might be something that you actually consider. I've got to remember, with Metamorphosis and 2 Illusions, I could burst one of these down extremely quickly. We might survive this. Oh wow, no. So we're gonna have to like hide behind the tower. This is gonna look pretty bad for us stat-wise, because we're just gonna feed them. But since no one's at mid and they're all running there, I think we're just gonna push mid tier 1 just for an excuse to leave our lane for a little while, because it's pretty difficult, and we can push mid extremely quickly. So that's a nice, you know, it's a nice thing to do. We'll send the illusion just down bottom, just to, if their hero's gonna fuck around and fight our dudes, our illusion can at least clear the creep wave and, you know, keep it away from the tower, get us a bit of extra farm. That's one thing I've started to do with Terrorblade that really improves my performance in the game. Just learning to micro illusions very, very simply. Just attack commanding them to go down a lane. That's going to get you a huge amount of golden experience over, you know, not doing it. So I always do ranged in advance, so I can get like 2 illusions by the time I actually arrive at the tower to really burst it down quickly without having to wait. I fucked up directing the tower's aggression onto a friendly creep. I'm not sure how you actually do that. Like I always target a friendly creep, and like it seems to work 50% of the time. I'm not sure what's going on there, to be honest. So being kind of cheeky, staying here for longer. I guess we should just... Oh shit, okay. We can focus this guy down really quickly, probably. And we... Oh shit, we don't have a Sunder available. Also, this guy's really powerful, so we don't want to fuck around with him. We'll just send an illusion to harass him, and we'll go to the fountain to regen a little bit. Send a dude to the jungle. It is really nice, and you can very quickly start building up your farm on this hero. Just because you can just pump out illusions and throw them all over the map, and they're just going to do so much work. And knowing to just attack and move them is such a huge benefit. What are we getting next? We're just going to get this. I usually like to get the band of electricity first, rather than the elven thing, but we happen to have the perfect gold. I'm normally not in the fountain like this frequently. Just got kind of scared by those guys and died a few times. So we've transitioned to mid, kind of. I wanted to go back to bot, but if this guy's going to be at bot, wait, he just died. Okay, we'll go to bot and we'll leave some illusions to push mid, clear the creep wave, cause a bit of harassment, and cause them to, you know, come and deal with it. We've got teleport available. We're going to have Metamorphosis soon, so if we can get here, where I'm pointing right now, we can kill this guy pretty easily. So it looks like this guy's dead, to me. We'll just point him out for our buddy, just in case he wants to come help or something. Yeah, a very easy kill there. And we're going to transition this into a push of their tower, because why not? no point tanking the tower with our illusions. We've got trees, and I guess we'll try and push further. So yeah, important to put this in ultimate. Sometimes I forget and just put it all in stats, and I'm like, oh shit, I need the ultimate when the time comes. I don't like Q. Q's a very powerful skill, and I can see arguments for using it and skilling it, but I don't personally like it very much. So should I just teleport out? I've kind of already committed to walking here. Yeah, we'll be fine. Might as well save the teleport. Although, yeah, I think it's fine to save it. Just because we're going to walk past the jungle and we can send a few illusions to do the jungle and stuff while we're going back. Shit, we might be able to. We might as well just farm a few jungles and wait until we've got enough money for our Yasha before we return to base. Although we are kind of stealing our buddy's jungling farm. I kind of forgot about that dude. In that case, we'll just send that illusion down there. Well, I don't know if it'll do anything. But we've got all the tier 1s already, which is pretty nice. We had a shit start, but the learning phase is kind of over. This guy's got a bit of an egomaniac thing going on here. So unfortunately we don't have enough of this right now. A few illusions could sort that out, but we're probably not going to wait for that. We are going to sell these tangos, pick up the blade of electricity. Hang on. It's always a bit of a nuisance doing it like that. And yeah, we're not going to wait. Let's wait for some mana, I guess. And I want to go top, push top, while my illusions are dealing bottom. I don't like going middle with my hero until later on the game, just because it's more convenient to send illusions down middle. Because regardless of where the creep wave is, it's a straight line. If the creeps are here, I have to send the illusions like that. If they're here, I have to send them straight up. So it's a lot easier made, and also it's a shorter distance, and the illusions have a limited lifespan, obviously. So it is. Oh shit! Kind of forgetting I'm not super overpowered, and not all enemies on this team will shut my shit down. Can't remember exactly what I was saying there. So I'm not going to waste my metamorphosis yet. I'm just going to slowly push the wave. You know, test the waters with this guy. Probably send a few guys. Let's buy our Yasha. Send it to us because no one's using the courier. And we'll continue just sending illusions down here. I've had quite a lot of illusion kills, by the way, doing this kind of thing. Especially when you get like overpowered items that are in the game, and you're just not even controlling them. They could be next to a 1 HP hero, and then it's attacking a creep, and it's very disappointing. And sometimes they will attack the hero and just destroy him. Sometimes the enemy heroes will throw all their abilities at your illusions, and then the illusion still kills them even. Yeah, Terrorblade is a very fun hero to play as. And I've seen so many heroes like throw dooms and stuns, all sorts at my illusions, and it's hilarious to watch. I've seen ultimates go on the illusions. It's brilliant. I had a game recently where a witch doctor. We could just turn around and kill this guy easily. Yeah. A witch doctor threw his ultimate. Put his ultimate down for one illusion, and it was like the most obvious illusion in my opinion. It looks so obvious. I was like, really? So hopefully, if this guy's dumb, we could just get a sunder off. Yeah. God, this hero's overpowered. And I think he's especially good at low MMR. Oh, that guy stole the kill. Nice. Oh, hey, buddy. This guy might actually be a threat. No, never mind. Kind of ridiculous, this game. This guy's especially good at low MMR because people are less careful. People are less likely to shut you down, and people are just not ready for the amount of rape that they're going to receive when you play as Terrorblade. I'm sorry, that's pretty crass. He's just a very strong hero though. So we need to go back to base because we've got no mana, and there's a bit of shit here. Maybe we could have just pushed, but without illusions I feel naked, especially without Metamorphosis. I'd rather just go to base, pick up an ultimate orb pretty soon. I kind of want to avoid them with the illusion, but we'll just send it in as a sacrificial lamb. Maybe delay them so our ally dudes can get out safely. I did want to get 100 gold with that illusion, so I'm disappointed, but be fine. And I like to rush the mana straight after this, which feels dumb because No, you know what? I forgot. I used to get the Pro-Man Shield, but I've started replacing the Pro-Man Shield with an extra Wraith Band. So I get the Wraith Band now, and then when we get the Mantis Cell, we're using like all 6 slots, including the Teleport Scroll. So it all works out very nice in my opinion. Because I hate having like 5 slots, because you know, you sacrifice a lot of stats for one item slot, or wait, you like the cost effectiveness of items is highly dependent on, you know, item slots. Like if you had 6 branches, that's 300 gold, whereas a Wraith Band has less than 6 in all stats and costs a lot more than 300 gold. I don't know if that was super clear, but I think you guys know what I mean. Like, the value of an item slot alone is actually worth quite a lot. So if you're not utilising all your item slots, you're doing it wrong. So the way I love to play Terrorblade is allow my allies to sacrifice the enemies by either killing them or dying to them or pushing another tower, and then we can push a tower of our own, and we can melt down a tower so quickly if they don't react to us and kill us very quickly. And even though they do react and kill us, the tower is going to take so much damage. I mean, look at this, it went down in seconds. And often, especially in noob games, one person will come teleport in, and then you'll just right click on him and oh wait, he's dead. And then you continue, maybe another guy comes in, they feed one by one, it's beautiful. So I think Unleashed Prophet's being negative, but I wouldn't say this is GG for them. I'd say we're probably playing at an advantage here. We've got Sunner available, but I don't want to run in with multiple heroes against us, so I'm just going to run away. Send an illusion to kind of scout, kind of delay them, slow them down. It looks like they're not chasing us. And we've very nearly got enough for the Manta, so we will finish it off just by doing a little bit of jungling here. I don't spend a lot of time farming on this hero. Like, deliberately focusing on farming, like jungling like this. I'm always just like setting illusions down the lanes, getting a lot of incidental gold. Taking towers, getting a lot of gold from that. Yeah. Oh shit. I wasn't even looking at the screen there. I need to get better at like selecting my units. I need to get like control groups or something, or I don't know. I'm sure there are systems where it's very easy to control them, because I have a few ways of doing it. Normally I'll just like, maybe I'll do this and then click on my hero and then move them back. That's obviously terrible. Sometimes I'll select the illusion from the tab thing where you've got like 2 of them there. Okay, we've saved their courier. I'm always concerned because my courier always seems to die when allies are controlling them. And sometimes I'll do this, I'll get the illusion like that, but then I have to find my hero again and click him, so it's either way it's quite inconvenient. We should go bot since nobody's there. Although I don't really like bot. I don't like going to lane. I like taking out the towers closer to us rather than ones that are further away. You know, if nobody's in a lane, every single time, if nobody at all is in a lane, I'll send some illusions down it just to, if nothing else, to clear up the experience and gold. If nothing else, to distract the enemy and, you know, make them focus on that lane rather than just 2 lanes, and they'll be more likely to shut us down and kill us. Earthshaker's kind of annoying because his massive AoEs are going to, you know, significantly damage or maybe kill our illusions. So we're very powerful. Yeah. Okay, that was bad. Probably could have focused them down in a better priority to actually, you know, survive and not die there. Could have used my Manta a lot earlier. I kind of forgot I had it because I just bought it. But it went pretty good. I think we traded 1 for 1, and we caused a massive nuisance. Space created, as you say, especially with a Nature's Prophet on the team. I saw him teleport over here. I thought I did, or someone teleported over here. So yeah, towers went down. I'm pretty sure there was a tower there just a minute ago. Also here. So the team's doing good work. This has actually been a game where we're not hyper dominant, as a lot of my Terrorblade games tend to be. a lot of my Terrorblade games, I've been looking at my Dota buff, and like I've got games where I've done like 12k tower damage, and my allies have done like a combined 1000, which is kind of mental. So yeah, you do kind of... A well-played Terrorblade often dominates the game. It makes your allies feel like they don't even need to be there. And especially in low MMR, sometimes it actually feels like that. But yeah, this isn't one of those games. We seem to have pretty good teammates. The enemies did pretty good at shutting us down early. I was actually really worried early because we were getting fucked up and I didn't really know what we should be doing. But we ended up just, you know, starting to roam around, going to different lanes, and we haven't even met Void and Witch Doctor in the same screen, as far as I'm aware. They haven't used their Combine Ultimate on us once. They didn't even use it when we did die. Did they? I can't remember. I think they did. Either way, they haven't been chasing us all over the map, so we're pretty happy. Speaking of chasing over the map, it looks like there's some action going on over here. We do not have Metamorphosis, which is really unfortunate. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. No, Void, no! We're fairly squishy. We've got super high armor, ridiculously high armor, so we might be fine against right-clicking. But it's a shame they didn't chase that guy, because we could have probably picked off a few of them. But our HP pool is very low. Okay, we might be able to do something a bit cheeky here and get a few kills. Okay, they're aware of us, but that might not change the fact that we can kill them. I went in way too fucking deep. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as shit. Oh my god, I'm fucking dead. That was retarded. That was just straight up bad. I don't know what I was doing. I think I like misclicked. I wanted to just right click. When I was too excited, I was like, oh my, so many targets, click one. And then I walked like further in. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was dumb to even go in 1 versus 4. I'm kind of used to being a big, mean Terrorblade, but I'm not even farmed up yet. So, that was dumb. It's weird that we just let them get the Roshan. I guess we're making good use of the time by getting a bit of tower damage. What hero even is this? Yeah, Trial Warlord, okay. I guess he's pretty good at pushing. I think. I know he's got insanely fast attack speed in some instances or something. And we're split pushing. It's actually beautiful to see. Like, I feel like a lot of my recent games have been teams that just don't even know what pushing is. They don't know what tower damage is. They're like, wait, there's stuff other than killing the enemies? I don't... What? What is this? And I've been like... That's why I'm getting games where I'm doing like 12k tower damage. So it's interesting to see a game where we're not doing the only amount of tower damage. And in fact, I don't even think we've done the most tower damage in this game. I think that goes to our other allies, which is really interesting to see. I'm definitely going to be doing a few Terrorblade games. I'm probably going to record a few in this session. And I really want to redeem myself because I feel like I did pretty shit in this one. We're 27 minutes into the game and our farm is pretty bad, honestly. We haven't even been shut down that much. I'm not sure why we've been fucked up. So I'm not going to push just because they're all around and all aware. I'm sending illusions to mid just to have, like, scout the area, scout the minimap, and also distract them and stuff. Yeah, I'm tempted to try and push this. No, fuck it. Let's go for it. I can see an ally over there. I can see them all on the other side of the map pretty much. Although it's very close to here. One's teleporting in, which means we kill them very quickly. Yep. That ultimate though. And Nature's Prophet is just laughing his arse home. Very nice. So at this point we're going to sell the teleport scrolls for an ultimate orb. Or well, if our team manages to take another tower or something. I guess, you know what I mean. That's my next prerogative. You don't actually sell the Quelling Blade until like hyper late game. Because let's just have a little read of what it does. 32% melee bonus is monumentally huge. If you look at our agility and you just call that 130, 32% of 130 is something like, I don't want to embarrass myself on maths, but it's over 40. So that's technically, well, kind of in this in this sense, over 40 agility's worth of damage. I know that none of that really makes sense, but it's a very good item, and it's worth an item slot until you've got a lot of items. It's certainly better than a Wraith Band. Even in ranged form, the percentage is still pretty good. So yeah, I think Quelling Blade's great. So we're going to repeat what we did just earlier, and we're going to continue pushing bottom alone while we send illusions middle, and our team seems to be pushing top. So yeah, everything seems to be going really swimmingly. It doesn't feel like we're as far as ahead as you might think if you look at the buildings remaining. I don't think we're that far ahead. I think we are far ahead, and I think we're likely to win. But I mean, look at the kill score. At the same time though, if you do look at the kill score, I don't think they're far ahead. I think we are in the victory. So it's interesting, there are multiple ways to look at it and determine who's winning and who's losing. And in both cases, they're not necessarily completely damning. Like, in neither instance would you say, okay, that means you definitely are winning, or you definitely are losing. So keeping an eye on this dude. All top, I disagree with that, but they seem to be backing off. I anticipated them. Oh yeah, hang on. He doesn't have ultimate, I don't think. He used it, so I doubt he's got it back already. Just keeping an eye on him. Waiting for our Metamorphosis and an illusion. And if we can hide here and he comes out a bit, that'd be very nice. Well, I kind of doubt he's gonna come out. That's great. When they're pushing top, we're gonna push this. We probably will die. Who's died? Okay, so it was a trade-off there. Okay, Faceless Void's over there. He's killed our dude. Take melee first, obviously. Oh, what am I doing? So many misclicks this game. It's actually kind of embarrassing. You can just turn around and kill pretty much anyone. Stun locked, trying to you know, get the center off, but I pretty much forfeited my life there. I thought, okay, we're going to get the barracks. There was potential to escape. We are a very fast hero, but I figured, you know, I might as well just not even entirely sure what I was going to say. Okay, I might as well just fight, maybe get a few kills, trade off a few kills, cause some harassment. I don't know. I tend to just like completely objective, and then I just zone out. I'm like, okay, that's good. Now what? I guess I'll just fight for lols. I don't like running away, I think, is the main thing. Just curious who was talking. This one guy talking to himself, because it seemed like he was having a discussion there. But yeah, I think this is heavily in our favour. It's not won by no means, but him saying like we can win this, to me seems like he's acting like we have less than 50% chance, or it looks like we've got less than 50% chance currently, but I'd say we've got way more than 50% chance. I'd say there's like a over 80% chance that we win this game, in my opinion. Even though they are pushing pretty hard, and they're killing us quite frequently. We might have to react to this, but no, we'll just push. We'll push top. Get a barracks. Barracks are so fucking huge. Barracks is like such a significant thing. It's insane. If you can get a few barracks. Okay, 3 of them are dead. So we're gonna just go Metamorphosis and we're gonna push this thing hardcore. And we're probably going to get a barracks here. And getting 1 barracks often wins you the game. Not necessarily. Getting 2, kind of the same thing. It is more significant, but it's, you know, it doesn't mean you've won yet. Getting all 3, 9 times, well, probably like 95 times out of 100 means you have won. Weird numbers there. Weird choice of numbers. But doesn't necessarily mean you definitely won. But yeah, this is an example of Earthshaker being pretty annoying. Oh my god, what? His Echo Slam, yeah. I was wondering what the fuck happened there. And unfortunately they have too high range for me to turn around in Sunder, because Sunder has a very tiny range. I can use it on a friendly hero and just, you know, all I'm alive now. You probably won't be for very long.
Fear he who fears nothing. Watch them.
But I keep catching myself like not remember what I was talking about in this game. It's kind of embarrassing. But we're fine to just retreat, lick our wounds for a little while, send some dudes into the jungle, send some dudes down the lane, cause extra harassment. We've took this tower between us and the team, and we can take the barracks very easy. So yeah, I mean, I kind of don't even understand why he's acting like this game is, you know, not looking good for us, because it's looking extremely good for us. At this point, okay, I'll tell you what we do. We're just going to temporarily swap this Wraith Band for the Ultimate Orb, because once we finish off the Manta Style, we'll be taking that Wraith Band back, and we're in no huge rush to actually get the Manta Style, so there's no reason to sell the Wraith Band right now. We're going to be careful not to run into this, of course. Unfortunately, we don't have range, so we can't really do a lot to help this. We kind of hope our team doesn't like feed, but it looks like they are kind of defending, so I guess that's a kind of a dick move to say. They're not feeding at all. I think we got a stun or something on that illusion, which is always satisfying to see. Sometimes it is the right move for them to like stun an illusion or something. It's not like, haha, I baited a stun out, haha, you noobs. Sometimes it's like, okay, good work, you actually stunned it. That's probably wise, given the situation. So thankfully they're kind of going one by one against us. Although they were pretty elusive. Oh shit. Let's just purge that. Really lovely thing about Manta Cell is it purges most debuffs. I did that way too late to actually debuff it. Like, I think it was actually already finished by the time I debuffed it. You can hear a lot of gold just chattering around with all our illusions killing the lane. But anyways, it is very nice to use the mana for that. And that's my extra justification for getting it over the Sanji and Yasha, which some Terrorblade players prefer. And I can understand that, but I think the Manta Cell improves your pushing speed on towers and the ability to purge debuffs, and also to dodge projectiles, and it just makes more bodies for the enemy team to focus. Oh, okay. We'll temporarily put the Quantum Blade here. We don't have enough gold to finish it, but I think we're just going to send an illusion to, you know, clear a few creeps, or wait for this guy to do it. We'll actually actively make sure this guy kills him. No! I can't believe that happened. Let's quickly check of our gold. Okay, we're 5 away, so lovely jubbly. And I guess we'll go top for now. We've got a Wraith Band back in base, but we're not going to send the courier out. It's far too dangerous, because I'm bad at making sure the courier's safe. I'm bad at the micro. If the courier's coming like right here and there's an enemy right there, I won't think, oh shit, I better stop the courier and make it go that way. So we've killed Roshan, which is nice to see. Not because our team's going to be more survivable. That doesn't really change a lot, I think. I think people overrate Roshan to a certain extent. It's definitely good, but some people, specific people, overrate it. It's not worth a barracks, for example. But it's more good that the enemy team doesn't have it than our dudes have it, in my opinion. In this instance. So we're going to move straight onto mid after this. Oh, wow, really? And this might just be mega creeps straight up. Probably should just finish off the building. Yeah. We may have been able to turn around and kill at least a few of them, maybe all of them. But I thought, you know what, we'll get a guaranteed building. That's It's definitely a very valuable endeavor to go in. So for the items, I haven't really discussed the items that I like to get on Terrorblade. I actually went into really nerdy maths. I'm like a low MMR player, but I did a lot of nerdy maths that are actual. You know, I'm good at maths. Let's just put it out like that. So I know what I'm talking about when I say this, and it works out that Butterfly is significantly higher DPS especially on your hero, but also less significantly on your illusions, but still better than Scotty. It's basically just the extra 5 agility. That's the only difference. The IF Scotty gives you hang on. The Butterfly also gives you very, very slightly more effective HP level physically than the Scotty. The Scotty gives just a little bit less than the Butterfly in effective hit points, but it gives you a lot more in magic defense. Just because it gives you like a lot of strength and a lot of health, which increases your overall HP, which will allow you to tank magic damage as well as physical damage. The Scotty gives you mana, which is actually pretty invaluable on Terrorblade because it lets you just like really spam your illusions constantly, which is lovely. And the soul effect is also really cool. I usually go for the Scotty first. It's very subjective which is better depending on the lineups, I'd say. I frequently get Butterfly next. Like I get one Scotty and then one Butterfly. Sometimes I get 2 Scotties. I don't think I've ever had a game where I got 2 Butterflies, but there's certainly cases for that. I think if you're going to get either one, though, well, if you're going to get either one, you've probably you're doing a good job. You may have already won the game, because a farmed up Terrorblade is fucking scary. So I was gonna, move into mid here. We probably made ourselves visible there, but we don't really care. We're gonna melt this tower so fucking quick. We don't give a shit. Let's get into the high ground so we don't miss. And yeah, there we go. And we'll turn around and fight this, just because why the fuck not? Unfortunate, but they're not focusing down the hero. Ah, damn it! I didn't get the R off in time. That was just the cast time, I think. I don't think we were stunned or anything. The cast time was fairly recently improved. It used to be really long and really hard to use. Now it's actually pretty easy to use. Just in that case, we died too quickly. And again, I like to play Terrorblade. Is like, I've just got mega creeps. That's definitely worth our death. We've got buyback gold. We won't need it. They haven't even took our tier 2s yet, so we're fine. Haven't even took the tier 1 on top. And yeah, this is why I anticipated that we were going to win this. There's still potential to lose, though. There's always potential to lose, and there certainly was earlier in the game. But yeah, I was pretty confident we were going to win. I said 80%. I was actually being overly conservative there. I thought it was closer to, let's say, 90%. I was pretty confident. And now I'd say, I wouldn't say it's improved significantly. I'd say it's still 90% because I really anticipated getting barracks pretty easily. Yeah. I guess the only way they could win is if they team wiped us hard, and then like we rebuyed foolishly. The whole team did, like 1 by 1, and like fed them. Then they've team wiped us and we can't come back for like a very long time. And then they could very quickly melt down our middle barracks and then take down the tier 4s and then, kill the ancient. But fighting against mega creeps, I do not think they can win now. We personally are going to play very safely now. Actually, no, myself, that's probably not true. I'm going to try and play safe, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to rush into the base because I'm an idiot. But I enjoy it. I'm just going to constantly send illusions into the base just to cause some shit. Kill some of their creeps and stuff. Make it easier for our mega creeps to finish the job. I guess it is pretty frustrating to, yeah. When you're just playing against the ultimate rats, the horrible pushers, like, just get the fuck out of my base, bro. Let me kill you. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting to play as like such a push-oriented team. Troll Warlord, I don't know if he's like infamous as a pusher, but I know he pushes. I know he's got like good push potential. Maybe when paired with other heroes like Terrorblade. I know he's got like a buff thing that. Oh yes, that's fucking awesome. That is awesome to see. I love when I can see that. I don't know what he means by crip. Hopefully it was one of my illusions. I wasn't, watching. Oh, he probably means creeps. No, he can't mean creeps. It doesn't work on creeps. I'm not sure. Maybe it means illusions. Maybe it means, I don't know. Either way, it's awesome to see. So we're just going to stand in this tree because we feel fairly safe here. We can actually do very significant work in pushing with just our illusions. I don't know if this makes you fight until you reach the tower and then attack the tower. I think it does. Hard to tell because there's nothing to fight on the way there. I didn't do it with him. But that's what we're going to start lining up. So if I just do like that. Like that. I think that's going to do it. Let's just selectively choose this guy though, just in case we can run past everything and actually get the kill, which would be hilarious. Nah, it's not going to happen, so we'll just do that. It's also really nice when you get kills with your illusions. That happens more often than you'd think, because they are very powerful. Once we've got like the second Scardy or the butterfly, they're so powerful. Not necessarily in this game, because Mega Hoops has killed them. Because the enemy team, been murdering us so hard, and they've probably more farm than most of us have on this team. So they're probably pretty hard to kill relative to the typical team, because usually you just like crush them to death and they don't get any chance to do anything against a massive Terrorblade. But in this case, they did own us. Oh, I'm very mercy. Wait. I was trying to say I'm not merciless. I have mercy on the enemy team. I don't... Oh my god. Rubik! How did you get down there? Move, Smoke. I want to see Rubik. What the fuck? That is incredible. Can I move this? That was incredible. Rubik was just like down there in hell. Cool. Okay, so we got more than plus 25. I was going to say we do have mercy, and I don't care about kills as much as the average player. I mean, you can tell. We went 6, 9, and 4 in this game, when we were arguably one of the more powerful dudes on the game. We could have focused down enemies and got a lot of kills, but I chose not to because all I care about is winning the game, and typically winning the game quickly. So I'll always just focus down the towers. I mean, unless I'm in like a fun mood, if I'm playing with friends, I might just troll it all, let's fountain dive and stuff. But no, I'm rambling on. I'm keeping it on this page just because I want to mention something. I think this is my highest MMR game. We had like lots of 2Ks. We had like a 1.2k guy. He was, in my experience and what we witnessed. The thing about I'm really just so many tangents here, but let's just get through, guys. You're here with me. The thing about Terrorblade is you kind of play him as a solitary hero. You pretty much only play against the enemy creeps. It's going to be you killing creeps, you killing towers, and that's pretty much it. You avoid heroes, you ignore heroes. So you don't really get to experience the enemy team that much, or your ally team for that matter. You split push more than you actually push with your team. Anyway, all the heroes we saw, we didn't see a lot of them. I thought Eshireke was pretty good. He seemed to get a lot of decent fissures off and stuff, so I thought he was a decent player. It's really surprising to see that he's like by a significant margin the lowest MMR dude in the game. He is buddies with a guy, so that makes sense actually. It's also weird that we've got 2 to be determined and 2 relatively low MMR guys against 3 2k guys. Seems like a weird, matchup. Well, I was glad to play it. It was fun. It is surprising to see this. This is a significantly higher MMR than like any other game I've been in. Typically, like, my games are like all 1,600. I don't often get like free cases like this with like parties, unless I'm like partying it myself. I am really rambly right now. Yeah, I'm gonna end this. I'm definitely gonna play a game like right now. So the next video you can expect on this channel is probably gonna be a Terrorblade game, and there's your MMR for you guys. So that's nice. I'm sorry I can't edit this. I can't like make up for doing this. But I want to quickly check if you have like win rates or something on this. I don't think you do. Oh, just have a look at that page. We've been playing a lot of Terrorblade and we've been winning quite a lot of games with him. He's so overpowered. We haven't lost a game in this entire page. Yeah, he's a good hero. Yeah, I'm kind of showing off at this point. I mean, I'm not good at the game, you know that. But he's a fun hero, and we're going to play a lot more of him. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for watching, guys. How do you put up with me?